Hello everyone, today I'll be reading scary two-sentence horror stories. So, there was a picture on my phone of me sleeping. I live alone. Girl, what I would do is I would just run away.
Who are you talking to?
I'm making a video. Sibling horror dilemma. My sister says that mom killed her. Mommy says I don't have a sister. I don't know what to say about that one. If you don't have a sister, how does your sister... Unless if your twin died and then the ghost is haunting you. Oh my gosh. To hear your mom calling you into the kitchen. As you're heading down the stairs, you hear a whisper from the closet saying, "Don't go down there, honey. I heard it too." Nope. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope, 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 no. No. I would not listen to either of them. How can you trust them? The last thing I saw was my alarm clock flashing 12:07 before she pushed her rotting nails through my chest, her other hand muffling my screams. I sat bolt upright, relieved it was only a dream, but as I saw my alarm clock read 12:06, I heard the closet door creak open. Dun, dun, dun. She's coming for you. I can't move, breathe, or speak, or hear, and it's so dark all the time. If I knew it would be this lonely, I wouldn't have been cremated instead. They're already dead. That's something. I awoke to the sound of a baby monitor crackling with a voice comforting my firstborn child. As I adjusted it to a new position, my arm bursted against my wife sleeping next to me. Ooh, who's in there? Ooh, that's creepy. Oh, this one's long. After struggling desperately to move any part of his paralyzed, I'm just gonna say paralyzed body, just to alarm the doctors that he is conscious. Before they made the first incision, he was relieved to see that one of the nurses had noticed his pupils dilated from the bright light. He leaned in close and, in the whisper that tickled his ears, said, "You think we don't know you're awake?" I don't know what to say about that one. Afterlife horror stories. My daughter won't stop crying and screaming in the middle of the night. I visit her grave to ask her to stop, but it doesn't help. That's sad if you just lose your daughter. That's just sad. I wake up and every feeling wrong. It's too quiet outside. Look out the window and see everyone standing still looking at my house. I would go under the sheets and sleep and see what happens tomorrow. The doctor told me that amputee, he might experience a phantom limb from the time to time. Nobody prepared him for the moments, though. When he fell, cold fingers brushed across his phantom hand. Blah, blah, blah. That one was hard for me to speak. Pet horror story. Growing up with cats and dogs, I got used to the sound of scratching at my door while I slept. Now that I live alone, it's much more unsettling. Do you have animals, though? Working the night shift alone tonight. There is a face in the cellar staring at the security cam. Yeah, no, I'll just run. I woke up to hear knocking on the glass. At first I thought it was the window until I heard it coming from the mirror again. If you heard it the first time, I would be getting out of there. What you doing? After working a hard day, I came home to see my girlfriend cradling our child. I didn't know what was more frightening, seeing my dead girlfriend and stillborn child, or knowing that someone broke into my apartment to place them there. That's sad. That's just sad. That one's not really scary, it's just sad. She asked why I was breathing so heavily. I wasn't. Dun, dun, dun. Two-sentence horror stories. They celebrated the first successful cryogenic freezing. He had no way of letting them know he was still conscious. Oh, poor dude. I can't sleep, she whispered, crawling into bed with me. I woke up cold, clutching the dress she was buried in. Girl, you walked up to her grave? No. You know that's weird. Full body twitch. You get something when you're falling asleep. If there was a camera pointed at you and you saw what it captured at that moment, you'd never sleep again. The grinning face stared at me from the darkness beyond my bedroom window. I live on the 14th floor. That's creepy. Even if it weren't on the 14th floor, I would still be creeped out by that. Sleep did not come to me easily that night in the cabin in the woods, for the portraits on the wall only portrayed the deformed and decepted and the damned. Sleep has never come easily to me ever again, for when I woke up, I found no portraits, only windows. That means that there were people outside watching you. Oof, nope. I always thought my cat had a strange problem. She always seemed fixated on my face, until one day when I realized that she was always looking just behind me. There is nothing like the laughter of a baby unless it's 1 a.m. and you're home alone. No, I don't have a baby in my house, so I wouldn't know what that feels like. After so many years living alone in this large house, I came to a startling revelation. In this time, I had closed far more doors than I had opened. It's been watching me for hours now. Sometimes I'll catch glimpse of its reflection on the computer screen, but I dare not turn around. Put back the mirrors, we miss watching you. Nope. No. I would never put back a mirror. I have a mirror in my room. Let's just say mirror. Whatever. Mirror. You stupid bastard. I cried as he tied me to the rails. Don't you know this line has been abandoned for years? Of course I know, he said, walking away. No one comes here at all. Right. That's kind of... Oof. They delivered the mannequins in bubble wrap. From the main room, I began to hear popping. Ooh, nope. I'd be out of there. Two-sentence horror stories. Number 28. The operation wasn't successful in the traditional sense since my sight didn't return, but it left me with the ability to distinguish heat signatures. At least 3 weeks have passed and I'm still not sure how to politely ask my friend why his room temperature? Okay, that just makes sense. When I finally grabbed her in the darkness, I swam back to the surface. It never occurred to me how fast the ice could freeze over. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's kind of sad. You start to drift off into a comfortable sleep when you hear your name being whispered. You live alone. Nope. You get home, tired after a long day's work and ready for a relaxing night alone. You reach for the light switch, but another hand is already there. If another hand was there, I'd be like, baby. Don't be scared of the monsters, just look for them. Look to your left, look to your right, under your bed, behind your dresser, in your closet, but never look up. She hates being seen. Don't know who that is. I never go to sleep, but I keep waking up. What? He even reads over my letters to make sure I spelled everything perfectly, although my capitalization isn't excellent yet. That one doesn't sound scary. My grandmother told me that it was a gift to see the angels of death in front of people's house, to know that he'd be collecting someone there soon, although it was a gift to up until the day I began to see it in front of every house. Ooh, everyone dying. I kiss my wife and daughter goodnight before I go to sleep. When I wake up, I'm in a padded room, and the nurses tell me it was just a dream. Okay, everyone, that will do it for today. Hope you had a good time. Arigatou gomenasai, and bye.